So, tuan-tuan dan puan, sekali lagi saya ingin memperkenalkan jurucakap kita pada hari ini. So, bersama kita adalah Tuan Haji Saiful Husni bin Sabah, pengarah urusan MSA Resources Sdn Bhd, dan juga kita papan harapan pada hari ini jurucakap hanya seorang saja. Nanti kalau ada soalan yang concerning dengan topik kita pada hari ini, kita akan juga alihkan kepada jurucakap kita yang lain. Dengan itu, sekali lagi saya ingatkan tuan-tuan dan puan, rakan-rakan media untuk kita tanya soalan berkenaan dengan topik kita pada hari ini dan juga kekal dalam topik kita pada hari ini, iaitu berkenaan dengan rancangan kita tentang projek rangkaian digital Lebuhraya. Dan kita akan mulakan terlebih dahulu Ketua Haji untuk bercakap sepatah dua kata sebelum kita memulakan acara sidang media kita pada hari ini dan buka soalan kepada semua yang hadir. Silakan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. Thank you for coming to this event. AMSA started MSA Resources has started our business in 2012. That's where we first obtained approval from Jabatan Kejarayaan Malaysia, Kementerian Kejarayaan Malaysia through LLM for the construction of our fiber optic along the Malaysia second link bridge. Okay, that's where we started the business. And then after we successfully proven to the minister, then we obtained few customers that ride on this network. We apply another right of way from Kementerian for the rest for other highways in Malaysia. Okay. So what's so big deal about rolling out fiber optic network along the highway? Right? Well, it is very strategic actually, because highway in Malaysia is different from any other highway in the rest of the world, because highway in Malaysia is basically guarded and gated, right? So naturally it provides a very secure environment for us to roll out our fiber optic network. Okay, and on top of that, highway provide the shortest path between point A to point B. Okay, in telecommunication world we call it low latency network. So these are the two very important element why highway is very important compared to the other right of way lah. So yeah, and then MSA business model is actually we want to become the common infrastructure provider for all telco service provider in Malaysia. So enjoying the benefit of this fiber optic network along the highway. So we welcome anyone want to use this network. We more than happy to provide these services to all these operators, mobile operators, fixed line operators, any others. I think we believe we are the first company that open up our fiber infrastructure in Malaysia, and then we are basically that's the background of MSF. Right?
Alright, so now we're going to open the questions for media. So please kemukakan soalan anda dan juga perkenalkan diri anda daripada publication mana dan juga tuju kepada siapa soalan tersebut. Baiklah, itu kita akan membuka soalan kepada semua rakan-rakan media kita untuk bertanya. Silakan.
Great, no question. Thank you.
Members of the media, any questions at all?
On the information Smula provided.
Yeah. If not, we'll give chance to MSA to also highlight a few things if you want to highlight today. So anything else you want to highlight?
Yeah,
boleh
okay.
juga. Yeah.
So basically we have the right. We have the right to lay this fiber optic network along 29 major highways in Malaysia. Basically, at the point of application, there were only 29 highways lah. So we were given all the 29 highways. So, but the implementation of this network will be done in phases. So the phase 1 will actually connect Johor Bahru to Bukit Kayu Hitam. Okay. We have conducted a feasibility studies. Based on that feasibility studies, this route is actually the most demanded route lah by all the service providers. Right. So our priority in terms of services provided is we would like to provide border-to-border connectivity between Thailand, Malaysia, and Singapore. As you know that most of the Thailand operator use Malaysia to connect to international bandwidth to Singapore. Okay, this one is border-to-border, and then via Thailand, we will connect to Indo-China countries. Okay, and then we also want to do data center to data center connectivity. So as you know that because of the moratorium by Singapore government not to construct any data center anymore in Singapore, so most of the data center has been actually developed in Johor area, right? So DC to DC. What else? And then also we want to encourage more cable landing station to land in Malaysia. So that's another areas that we want to do. We want to connect as many landing station as possible by providing backhaul from that landing station to the point of presence in Malaysia, right? So and then we also do city to city from JB to Kuala Lumpur to Ipoh to Penang. So basically that's what we do now.
Also welcoming on board, of course, Tuan Haji Sofyan here today, our very Wati Malam University Executive.
Just for introduction, Haji Sofyan was the founder. He actually started the business. He suddenly wake up from sleep. I need to be
That's the way to put it.
yeah. I mean, you want to know the history, ask him.
I think we had more chances, more media to ask. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Bapak ada lagi soalan. Nanti kita akan kemukakan sekali pada rakan-rakan media untuk membuka satu soalan.
Tuan Haji,
Ya.
saya Hamid daripada Bernama.
Ya, Encik Hamid.
Okey, untuk 29 highway tu, bila expected you akan boleh complete untuk 29 highway?
Okay, macam I cakap tadi, our network will be implemented in phases. Okay, the phase 1 would involve the north-south expressway.
Tak berapa clear lah. Sebenarnya yang projek yang dah ada sekarang untuk 3 fasa tu kan.
Betul.
Yang untuk another highway belum ada contracted lagi untuk minta projek.
Belum. So yang phase 2 and phase 3 we need to do feasibility study, and based on that we will do construction and also discuss with our potential customer whether they would like to use this facilities or not.
Completion untuk third phase bila ya Tuan Haji?
The phase is actually connecting between Kuala Lumpur to the east coast of Peninsular Malaysia, right?
Completion?
Do you have the target on that? 2025 expected, right?
Untuk yang north-south highway daripada Johor ke Bukit Kayu Hitam tu dah complete?
That one in progress. We are targeting to complete by end of this year, inshallah.
So I hope that answers the question.
Basically, you are offering the 5G punya fiber optic, right?
We are offering infrastructure services. So this infrastructure services includes fiber. For 5G operators, they are going to install a base station. So our responsibility to use this our fiber that we have to connect all these base stations. Because for mobile operator to roll out 5G services, all these base stations need to be connected via fiber. Otherwise, it doesn't work.
So the speed is depends on the provider lah nanti.
The speed of 5G,
Yes.
speed of 5G is dependent on the provider. But for us, current technology can go up to how many? In terms of speed, 30 tera per second. That one on fiber level, which is very fast.
Alright, those answers the question good. Do you have any more questions from the members of the media? Lagi soalan yang kita boleh tanya pada Pak Haji? since we have both Mahajis here, for you guys to ask as well. Any questions?
For another highway tu,
Ada highway yang mana satu?
the other 29. So
Okay.
29, now is 3, right?
Okay, that 29 highway includes highway in Klang Valley. So the metro highway we call it. The main highway is basically, the long haul highway is basically North-South Expressway, LPT1, LPT2, or maybe LPT3 lah in the future, as well as Elite, SKBE, and the small highway lah. Okay.
Yang metro punya is ongoing kan?
For phase 1 we are doing selected metro highway, basically to complete our DC to DC connectivity within Klang Valley. So for phase 1, metro highway yang affected would be Max Highway and Elite Highway kan? Elite Highway and SKBE, yeah. That's the three, and SKBE to connect to landing station in Morin. So those are the three highways affected under phase 1.
In fact, all the 29 highways, if you look at it, they belong to the same owners. So walaupun 29 highways, but the owner tu tak sampai 29.
Correct.
The plus they own few highways, and then from PNB, they own few highways.
Untuk you punya facility, ada berapa user yang you boleh tampung ke?
Okay, kita punya facilities, kita install 2 duct. Inside the duct kita ada 8 subduct. So each subduct can accommodate maximum of 144 fibers. So, and then day 1 we are going to install 2 times 144 fibers. So because it's not based on number of customer, depend on number of bandwidth that you're going to use. Because satu bandwidth ni, for average distance, we can carry up to maximum of 15 tera of capacity. So you multiply lah. Kita ada, potentially kita ada 1,000, so 144 times 8 berapa? 1,000 plus over fibers yang kita boleh carry. So each fiber maximum 15 tera. Those are the mathematics lah.
Ada layman punya term tak tu je?
So what that? You boleh tahu what that?
Okay, Fadil. Yeah. Simple language.
Let me try to put as simple layman as possible. Kita kalau kata utilization of users kan, untuk satu mic kan, untuk satu pasang fiber, 2 core, the speed sekarang ni, if you take you tengok Netflix at 4K ataupun Ultra HD kan, each Ultra HD stream is about 15 meg speed yang dia perlu. So kita satu pair of fiber tu kita boleh run dalam 30 tera. So you are looking at about dalam 700,000 stream lah serentak at the same time on 4K.
So imagine if we were to deploy 5G network along highway, so basically you can surf movies when you are driving using this but very dangerous right?
Yeah, I was about to say that. Maybe not the best advice for this driver watching Netflix, but go to the INR and watch the movie and try it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And basically the user tu nanti, is it the Lebuhraya punya user saja ke, atau orang-orang kampung dekat-dekat pun boleh dapat utilization on the benefits?
So along the highway tu, beside connecting the RNR or Levi's area, we also have 4,400 manhole. Manhole ni kita panggil apa dalam bahasa Melayu panggil apa? Point of interconnect, okay lah. So this point of interconnect can actually pass through a lot of kampung, a lot of school. So we actually can tap from this point of interconnect to those kampung, to those areas. So more than happy to serve those underprivileged people lah, if they require those services in those areas.
We are very open for our services ni to be tapped by all the telcos dalam Malaysia sebab kita macam the MD bagi tahu tadi kita ada 4,400 di mana dia yang boleh tap kita punya fiber tu. Contohnya kalau dekat Slip River tu kampung-kampung tepi tu. Jadi yang mana selalu dilaungkan oleh rakyat, oleh pihak tertentu di kampung ni di belakang ni lambat. So kita lalu situ terpulanglah kepada telco-telco yang sedia ada untuk tap masuk ke kampung. Kalau tidak dia kena pergi ikut jauh, mahal, very expensive and not reliable punya
Cost lah, not economical.
Tapi kita ni just ambil situ. Sebab kita dah ada dah fiber tu siap untuk to everybody kita bagi. Because kita ada 4,000 juga 4,400 point yang dia boleh ambil. Kalau nak di segini lebih kurang every 250 meter kita ada satu point. Macam tu sekali kita bagi.
Untuk MSA tu ada projek dengan Singapore government. Untuk second link tu is Malaysian government, right?
Bukan. Our initiative is all private to private. Okay. Our arrangement with Singaporean is basically with one of the operators, which is Starhub, that has access in the second link. So because we are not licensed in Singapore, so we need to be interconnected or partner with Singaporean operators. So in this case, we have chosen Starhub to be our partners. So in the event that Malaysian operators want to connect to Singapore, Starhub will provide the end connectivity to those locations in Singapore. So vice versa, kalau Starhub want to have customer in Malaysia, will be their partner in Malaysia. So it's all partnership lah, but all private to private arrangement.
Tuan Haji, total project cost untuk yang 3 phase ni berapa
Kita setakat ni projek kos yang kita dah ketahui dan kita dah buat study pun dan kita dah award untuk kita sampai ke projek ni plus minus about 300 million.
300.
Tapi untuk yang yang nak pergi ke second phase, third phase tu bagaimana Tuan Haji Saiful bagi tahu dulu, kita belum buat apa-apa study lagi pun. Tetapi mengikut track record kita dalam masa 6 bulan kita dah boleh mobilize kan untuk kalau keperluan tu ada untuk nak pergi ke timur ke nak pergi ke dalam bandar tu insyaAllah boleh. Pada the exact harga tu saya pun tak boleh nak commit kita pun.
This 300 is for first phase only.
Yes, okay.
Yang ada mention dalam you punya teks ucapan untuk 500 million tu apa je? Untuk financing.
Untuk financing.
Cukup.
Okay, that financing will part cover the cost untuk all the 3 phases. But we may not be requiring the whole amount lah. So untuk phase 1 macam Haji kata is about 300 million. So that's the maximum amount that we going to raise to the public.
Alright, so we're going to open for last question before we proceed for more food, I guess. Then rakan-rakan media ada lagi soalan sebelum kita mengakhiri.
Okay, one more last promise.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
The 12 millions that you going to sumbangan pulangan yang kepada kerajaan Malaysia, is 12 millions in cash ke atau benefits?
In cash. In cash, that 12 million is based on all the 3 phases. We are going to complete lah. But for phase 1 is about 12 million.
Phase 1 is about 5 million plus je lah. Sebab every kilometer we have to pay to the government 5,100 ringgit per kilometer. So at the moment kita ada 400
Can get back to that question just in case if rakan-rakan media perlukan lagi a bit of explanation on that. You can also refer to our PR sir. And in that case, to both Tuan Hajis, do you have anything to conclude for our talk today? That being said,
Thank you very much.
rakan-rakan media, terima kasih diucapkan kepada semua. And of course on behalf of Ansar, I would like to say thank you so much and we appreciate your attendance here today. Dengan itu, boleh nikmati sekali lagi kalau yang belum makan tu, boleh teruskan makan bersama kami. Dan juga kalau ada apa-apa